Truth be told. Yeah. Now is you really about that life that you be talking? Do you really wear them shoes you say you walk? You sure you right? I heard a couple niggas talk. Say you don't come across a real nigga often. What you tell them, truth be told, you ain't no dog. Truth be told, pay for plug. Truth be told, it's no law. Truth be told, say you up. Now truth be told, you ain't no dog. Truth be told, pay for plug. Truth be told, it's no law. Truth be told, say you up. The truth be told. Truth be told. Truth be told. Couple niggas talk. Say you don't come across a real nigga often. What you tell them, truth be told, you ain't no dog. Truth be told, pay for plug. Truth be told, it's no law. Truth be told, say you up. That truth be told, you ain't no dog. Truth be told, pay for plug. Truth be told, it's no law. Truth be told, say you up. That truth be told. Truth be told. Truth be told.
Yes, yes, yes. It's another week.
Truth be told.
And we're here. It's Truth Be Told. I'm your host, DJ Q Lynn. It's your girl. You already know what it is. So, I want to touch on a few things today. Let me introduce my DJ first. DJ Dubs. What's up?
Hello, what's up, y'all? What's up?
What's going on? Wagwan bye. This snow. Fuck this snow. I just want to say that. Fuck you, snow. Fuck you for blocking my driveway. Fuck you for blocking the streets. Fuck you for almost making me bust my ass. I just had to get that out. Yeah. So today on the show, we're gonna do the usual. We're gonna talk to my guests, who I'm gonna introduce in a minute. We're gonna do some tea time, of course, some topics that I've actually posted on Instagram. So if you go to my last post, you can comment, and hopefully we'll hear your, side of the story here on Truth Be Told. The other thing is, what was the other thing? Oh, Flint, Michigan. So I personally am kind of appalled at all the promo, I want to call it, that all these big time people are getting, all these entertainers and everything they're getting for sending the water down there, but they're not recognizing the small people in these small towns and these small communities that are doing something major. So I'm gonna throw it over to my guest, Mr. Phresher with a PH. So tell me how you feel about that.
Definitely crazy, man, and it's sad, man, that like it's you can hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh yeah, it's just sad, man. I feel so bad for the people in Flint, Michigan. You understand? Like, and as far as celebrities go, like I mean, like everybody, I feel like everybody's doing things for that public, and just for the public eye. Me, personal opinion, like it's a lot of things that I feel like should be done without any publicity, you understand?
True. Certain
things just need to be done because it's just, it's just for humanity, and and I just feel like a lot of people doing things for publicity, and I hate it. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my take on it. I just feel like people need to forget all Instagram, forget all Twitter, forget all that, man. Just do what you need to do, man, and get these people right. You understand? Because it's enough money in the United States. We talking about one part of the, we talking about one state. You understand? I mean, not even one city in a particular state.
Right.
You understand? Like, it's no excuse for the rest of the states to get together and send that money over, man, and to help these people for real, like, get right.
No, true. So I guess what I'm saying is all these people that are in these smaller black communities that have band together to send them clean water.
Definitely.
Why aren't they getting the recognition? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And shout out to Diddy and Mark Wahlberg and Wiz Khalifa for doing it, because a lot more people in their position need to step up and do these things.
Definitely.
And they do deserve the recognition. But my question is, why not recognize the smaller guy?
I mean, we're the little people, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but we're making big moves, we're making the moves to make our people better. So why not give us
But at the same time, back to what I was saying just now, like me, if I do something for Flint, Michigan, I don't need them to give me any credit. It's just for me. It's for me. I did that because I wanted to, because that's the type of person I am. I don't need the media to give me any type of props. You understand? So we have to understand we don't need it. We don't need props because it's just you doing it from the heart.
That is very true. But I don't know. I guess it's just like, if it's from the heart, then it should be recognized. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying that they need to just blow up overnight or anything of that nature. They don't even have to point out who it is. It's just like, give us some type of recognition for what these people are doing. Like, they're, even if it's 100 bottles of water 1,000 bottles of water, 1,000,000 bottles of water. Somebody's doing something about the situation because the government sure ain't.
Oh yeah, that's a
you know
fact.
what I mean. Like they're not doing as much as everyone else and the people in their own city. You understand what I'm saying? So I mean, I just wanted to shout out all the little people who are doing. You know what I'm saying? Who are trying to do something to make a change in our community as a black community. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it boils down to. That is a community full of poor black people, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like that's their situation. It's a messed up situation, but at least there are people out here of the same color, the same race, background, all whatever you want to call it, and some that aren't, that are doing something about it.
Definitely.
So shout out to them. I just wanted to point that out. So we're gonna play the Truth Be Told game. Are you really ready for that? I don't even know if you really know what that game is all about. Yeah. Right? He's like, I don't know. Yeah. Well, you'll be surprised.
All right, got you.
So when we come back, we're gonna take a little break, and when we get back to it, we're going to get into this interview. All right. So when we come back, we're going to do that. And for now, here's Ayo by Chris Brown and Tiger. And we are back. This is Truth Be Told with your girl DJ Q Lynn. And if you are just now tuning in, I have my boy Phresher with a PH. Yeah. He's in the building, and of course my brother, DJ Dub.
Yes, boy, DJ Dub.
Right. Hurricane DJ's in the building. Exquisite ENT. You already know.
You know what to do.
You already know. Shout out to you for wearing a So Barkley though.
Oh yeah,
shout out.
Over my drill, like, what should I wear today? Ooh,
yeah. Right.
I ain't get no Folio hat.
I like that.
Nah. I mean, you wasn't in Rockaway. That's why you couldn't get one.
Yeah. Nah, Folio hat coming upstairs now.
Look, we got you on that on the back end. But all right, so let's get into it. You know how I do. I always drill you first. Basic questions.
Drill you first.
Yes, I'm a pause.
Don't drill me.
Pause. This man. All right, so okay, who are you?
Phresher with a PH.
All right, and if you don't know how to spell it, I'm gonna spell it for you.
That's a fact.
PHRES. Thank you.
Yeah.
I was like,
yes, HER.
It's his name. All right, and what do you do for the people that don't know?
I rap. I'm an artist. I don't want to say I rap because people just get the wrong idea. But I'm an artist, musician, all of that. Like I play instruments, I sing, I do everything.
So when did you get started?
When did I get started? I'm actually a late bloomer with this. I want to say 4 years ago.
Okay, that's not that late. And where are you from?
Bama's, East New York. Brooklyn, so Barclay. Bama's, East New York. Bama's.
Shout out to East New York because I know my mother's like, hey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Shout out to Mama Love, East New York.
East New York. You already know.
Yeah.
And for those that don't know, if you don't mind, how old are you?
Say that again?
How old are you?
27.
27. So you started when you were 23.
Yeah.
That's not that bad.
Yeah,
I mean, at that point you had some sort of self-awareness.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of that point where you find yourself.
I was an athlete, you know what I'm saying? Like I grew up an athlete, so this music is just definitely late, you know what I'm saying? Always been in love with music,
right.
But as far as making music, it's like...
It's never too late though.
No, definitely not.
Because you're out here making good music.
Nah, definitely, that's a fact.
Right. So tell me, who is Phresher with a PH?
Oh, Phresher with a PH is just is a wild guy, and I talk about him in third person because he's different from K-Sean. He's not like, oh man, K-Sean, which is my real name, like he's a little bit more calm than PH. PH is crazy, like he's very like just out there, like at the same time a charismatic person, but he's crazy, like he's not afraid to take chances, and he's just a courageous guy, just and very humble and hungry. Like he's a very hungry kid, very just a go get it kind of guy.
That's super the thing that you need in this industry.
Most definitely.
Hunger.
Definitely.
Because if you ain't hungry, you're not.
Oh yeah, you ain't gonna eat. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You got to be ready to kill that prey, man, and eat, man. Nobody gonna feed you.
How hard is it being from Bama's?
Oh my God, being from Bama's is tough, man. Like I tell everybody, man, like I everybody knows that I'm growing up in one of the toughest neighborhoods in Brooklyn. You understand? Like people hear Bama's and they're like, oh no, I don't go over there.
No, seriously,
we got Dead
there.
Man. We got a park called Dead Man Park. Like it's like that. You understand? And I'm not glorifying it, but to make it out of it and separate myself from the negative aspects of growing up in the hood, I'm proud of myself. You understand?
Amen.
Like my pops and my moms, they raised a great young man. You know, they told me like, yo, listen, this is what it is and this is what it ain't. You understand?
Your mom and dad are together?
No, they're not together.
Okay.
But they raised me together.
That's
like it was like they were together. It's
shout out to
crazy.
your
You know? Yo, yeah. Shout out to my parents,
Yes.
Sonia and I'm gonna know North because he'll kill me. Yo, shout out to Sonia and North. You heard? I love y'all so much, man. I appreciate y'all for raising this guy right here.
This awesome guy right here. This awesome guy.
Definitely.
That's what's up. I can definitely testify to the whole, like, you know, born and raised in the hood. My mom moved me and my sister down south though. So it was definitely a change of pace. But I thank her for it very much. If she doesn't know that, she should know it now. Like,
definitely.
Me and my sister are so grateful for that because growing up in East New York, it definitely wasn't easy. We had our hard times, we had our good times. Mom always made sure we were straight, but I do feel if we stayed in East New York, we would not be the people who we are today.
No, definitely.
And I'm proud to be from both places.
Definitely.
And I'm also proud that, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, you think you better than us. And it's not that I think I'm better than anybody. It's just I know what I want in life, and it's not this. You know what I mean?
That's
like, and I'm always come back. Still, my family still has a house in the hood. I'm gonna always come back there. I'm gonna always rep my hood. I'm gonna always take care of my people when I get a chance to.
Yes, ma'am.
You know what I mean? But I don't want to live like that no more. So I definitely can understand that. You know what I mean? And then taking that and using it and giving back.
Oh yeah,
that's the number one thing. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So I know when I met you.
Definitely.
I met you we were in Brooklyn. We were at some little small bumfuck place, to be honest. And you had that single Woo out.
Definitely.
You had braids though.
Oh yeah.
And the first thing I thought of was this nigga like a tall ASAP Rocky.
Yeah, everybody.
And then I seen you again, and you still had the braids. That was at Project X. We turned that bitch up. We talked about that last week too. Like we turned that shit up.
That shit was crazy.
Right. It was like woo. And then it was like, okay, this guy, he's cool.
Yeah.
I like him. You know what I'm saying? His aura is magnificent. His team's aura is magnificent. And then the next time I saw you, no hair.
Yeah, no.
Cut it off, had the blonde little spot in it. Mind you, your son had the same cut.
Yes,
and I was like, what happened? So, I mean, to say all that, I'm trying to get to the point where what made you change your look?
Yeah, it was just time for, you know, besides me being tired of it, you know, like tired of braids, you know, it was just, my hair gave a negative, I felt like it gave me a negative.
Like a negative connotation.
Yeah, it's like people just looked at me different, you understand? Like, and I was like, yo, only if they knew who I am, you understand? Like, don't worry about the tattoos, the braids, none of that. I am a great, awesome guy, very caring guy, like, you understand? Very charismatic, everything. Like, I'm just a good guy, and I feel like the braids just didn't represent me the way I wanted to be represented. So I cut the hair, and once I cut the hair, it was true. Like I seen it. It was true. I just got treated different when I walked in certain places. Like when I cut my hair, the first place I went was to a K-Camp event. Okay. I seen all these people that I've seen. They seen me before. Like, but they treated me so different. Like, oh my God, your hair just touching it, and I was like, wow, like exactly what I thought was true. You understand?
But I mean, it is true. It's sad, but also I think it's a part of growth.
Yeah.
At the same time, you know what I mean? Like you cut the bullshit off.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you see new doors open.
Definitely.
And I mean, sometimes it's sad because, you know, maybe that was you and that was a part of you, and you know, you wanted to keep that or whatever, but sometimes growth is necessary. And I personally think that you cutting your hair was like awesome.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
It did everything for your image.
Yes, definitely. Exactly.
Everything for your image.
Yeah. So and again, like I said, I'm to the point where like I don't ever want braids again. Like I tell like braids,
never.
No way. Like because I mean I'm wearing like, you know, the clear lenses. It just changed my whole perspective. You understand? So many things I couldn't do. Right. Like because you know, the braids. Oh my God! Like that was a great thing for me. Like
you can't even express it.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm excited, still excited because I can just go get my hair cut and, you know, do what I want to do. You know, it's
do a little sign.
But it is exactly.
Were you happy to see your son want to like walk in your shoes, or did you copy him? That's a good question.
Listen, let me tell you something.
I'm just saying that's a good question.
Everything you see, that kid swag is all me. You understand? I birthed that boy.
I think you're copying him. Shout out to your son.
Are you kidding me?
I mean, he was rocking all that stuff before you had that.
He told me, Dad, why you want to do that to me? I said, boy, trust me.
And then it changed his whole life.
Oh, it changed his whole life.
Changed his whole life.
I sent that boy to his prom.
He
was excited. I said, well, you just caught me off guard. Keyshawn's 11. I was like, hold on, how old is he?
Also, he's a junior.
Keyshawn's he's a junior. Yeah, of course.
Wait, prom? Excuse me.
Sixth grade.
6th grade. Oh,
No,
wait.
fifth grade prom.
Right.
Yes.
I was about to say
they do 5th grade prom now. Yeah,
Aw,
exactly. Yeah,
that
yeah.
is so cute. Did
Yeah.
you take a date?
Of course, he had
nigga.
twins.
Of course.
He took twins. He took it. I don't really care those twins. I said, oh my boy, that's my dog.
I'm done with you. You are raising him to be a pimp, and it's not right.
No, not at all. I'm just raising him to. He my son just know how to treat these young ladies. Like all of their parents be like, you're so respectful. And I love that about him. But he's a handsome young man.
He is a little light skinned, little Drake looking one now. He's cute though. I think he's very cute.
He think he Odell Beckham.
Right.
You can't tell him he's not Odell
He
Beckham.
made his little debut in your video. I thought that was so cute.
Yeah,
shout out to your daughter. I know you have a daughter
Joy,
too. She is a joy because she's so cute.
Yeah,
she is. She definitely is cute. I can say this. I don't really know you on a like super personal, in your life.
Yeah, definitely.
But what you do post and what I do know of you and what I hear, you're a great guy and a great father.
Yeah.
So shout out to you. Shout out to all the great fathers out there.
Definitely. That's
you know
a fact.
what I mean? So I actually want to get into talking about his little cameo. He made a cameo in Fulio.
Yes, definitely.
So I want to talk about the song.
Definitely.
Fulio.
Definitely.
Explain to me what Fulio is.
All right. Fulio is a noun and a verb at the same time.
A noun and a verb?
Yes.
So it's a place and a a person and
yeah, exactly. Because Fulio is like son. Like, what up, Fulio? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like Fulio. And then you can act a Fulio, you understand?
Damn sure
so exactly. So you can act a Fulio. So which is maybe not a verb, but it's an adjective, you understand? Because, or an adverb, one of those.
We'll look it up. We'll look it up during the break.
But yeah, because like you can act a Fulio, which means act dumb, go dumb, like just be crazy, you understand? So, that was the
concept.
Yeah,
but I mean, like, where did did it just come out your mouth one day?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm always, as an artist, you always, looking for something new and creative for people to be saying. You want to just say, like, before, exactly. Like before, it was my G. Like we was just all my G, Dragon Y, Dragon of Y. Like it was big time, and it just got missed totally because I wasn't that hot yet. You understand? But that was our slang, my G, and I was like, we gotta spice it up. So now it's Fulio. You understand? So yeah, this is not just for a song. This is we're gonna keep this going, you understand? Like they call me, like, Flav turn up and hit me like, yo, what up, Fulio? I'm like, yo, what up, Fulio? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like
definitely. I think it's one of those things that can take over like swag and
exactly
and all that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Fulio is definitely, and then you put your stamp on it with the PH.
Oh yeah, of course.
So if you didn't know, it's PHOOLIO. Fulio. Fulio. I'm gonna learn how to say it like right?
Fulio.
He gonna teach me how to say it.
Nah,
so
definitely.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna take a quick break, but what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and introduce your song, Fulio.
It's your boy, Phresher with a PH, and it's my new joint called Fulio. Fulio. Get money here. What I trip? Phresher with a motherfucking PH.
Yo, the energy in here is crazy right now. Woo! If you ain't know, I'm a wrestling fan now, so. Even though he's like getting on my nerves right now, if you don't watch it, if you do watch it, you know what I'm talking about. Him and his stinking ass daughter, Charlotte. Sorry, I just had to make that reference real quick.
Vince McMahon's daughter?
I mean, she's always bugging. But what I'm saying is, Ric Flair, now his daughter is now wrestling. She's an amazing athlete. Don't get me wrong, but she's playing like he used to play, a little dirty player. She's being a bitch. It's okay. I mean, whatever you got to do to make it to the top. So I have a quick question though. I know you did a remix to Millie Rock, which was kind of like the fucking Brooklyn anthem, New York anthem right now. Like I'm Millie Rock to everything. So I am one of the like victims of the Millie Rock. Every song, don't matter, house music, reggae, R&B. You just if you got slow it down, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Anyway, so what made you hop on that and just murder it? Pretty much.
I hopped on it because first of all, 2 Millie my dog, so I definitely had to hop on it and just continue to flame it the way it was. It was already going. So I said, all right, let me help the movement. And at the same time, like I like jumping on other dudes' records and just exercising. That's like lyrical exercise for me. True. You understand? So I jumped on it and did what I did. In the radio, crazy pro styling, I'm throwing it back. I didn't know I was gonna get all that, but
I mean,
that was cool.
Always know that you're gonna get all that.
Nah,
you feel me? Like, because when you know it, when you feel it, when you think it, say it, express it, it's
most
going
definitely,
down.
yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. I shot a dope video too, like, by the way. Like,
Yeah, in the park,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Yes, you went in.
Nah,
and then
facts.
your boy that be Millie rocking and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, with that,
He's
the
a
whirlwind, I was
monster.
like,
Yeah.
he is a monster with it.
Nah,
though.
he's definitely a beast. Yeah, he's a beast.
So I want to talk a little bit about the So Barkley
Facts.
brand.
Definitely.
Like, where did it begin? What inspired you, and why?
I was so Barclay was just inspired solely inspired by the Barclay Center. You understand?
Okay.
Once like that was like you know every town can't say they have an arena in there.
Nope.
You know, so by Brooklyn, I thought we would never see that because of the Garden.
Oh, no,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
Because I'm like, and then they gave us an arena. I'm like,
Right, they gave us an arena.
That's monumental. You
No,
understand?
seriously.
So I said, you know what? I have to talk about it. I have to make a song about it because
Right.
that's how big it was to me. You understand? And you know, Brooklyn, we're very prideful. Queens, everybody's prideful.
Right, every borough.
But as a Brooklynite, I was like, you know what? I have to make a record. I have to let people know we must embrace this Brooklyn.
Heck yeah.
We must embrace that. And you seen the remix.
Right.
Yeah.
So what? I mean, you built it into a song, but also took it and turned it into a brand.
Yeah.
So
what happened was everybody was loving the song, and then one dude had asked me for headbands. I was like, a headband?
Headband,
I
though.
said, you know what? Let me put it on hats.
Who
and
was
see
he,
how people
LeBron?
react. That's what I said. Like,
Hiding the hot hair.
athlete. I didn't even know this dude. You understand?
Right.
I said, let me put it on hats.
Yeah.
Let me see how Brooklyn react to it, because I knew it wasn't for a dude and everybody. Not fair, because people are so private. They're like, nah, I ain't wearing that because that's Brooklyn. You
Yeah, I
understand?
know.
Instead of supporting, if you mess with me, support
me,
you understand?
right.
But Brooklyn stood behind it so crazy.
Of course.
I was like, you know what? T-shirts, sweaters.
right, sweaters.
And it was a wrap. And then when Vinny's put it in their store, I was like, oh my
Right.
God.
If you don't
Right.
know who Vinny's is a very prominent upscale black
That's a
store.
fact. That's a fact.
In downtown Brooklyn.
Yes.
And
Right next door to
right.
Barclays Center.
Everybody
Yeah.
who's anybody in
That's a
New
fact.
York goes there. So
Shout out to Jacob, man, for giving me a chance, man. I appreciate you, bro.
right, for it to even be in there,
Yeah,
it was
definitely.
amazing.
Yeah, and then it ended up being in 5 stores. That was awesome. That was
What
awesome.
are the, I mean, 5 Vinnies or
No, 5
Right.
stores. It was we got Pounds, help me.
help him. Come on, Lord, help him. Jesus, take the wheel.
Huh?
Brooklyn
Brooklyn
9.
9, no, that's not the name.
All right, so
yeah,
it's
you about to kill me.
is it
5
is it
stores.
5 stores in Brooklyn?
Oh yeah, 5 stores in Brooklyn. Yeah.
Can they Google the So Barkley and find
Oh
out?
yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
Okay, so
yeah,
shout out to everybody out there looking for it right now. It's spelled SO, and then the second word is BARKLAY.
Yes.
So it's not spelled exactly like the Barclay, because don't nobody want to be sued.
Sued, exactly.
But it is definitely. I mean, and think about it: the Barclay, BK, the play
Yeah.
on it, everything.
Most
You
definitely.
feel
If
me?
you look at it, yeah, the S, the O, and the B and the K are capitalized.
right, so
it's
BK.
Yeah.
Yo, you're a smart guy.
I'm thinking.
A little smart. Okay, so
thinking.
I mean, piggybacking off the clothes,
Yeah.
I seen that you were doing something with a Cool.
Oh,
So
yeah,
are you like one of the brand ambassadors now?
Yes, I'm actually.
How the hell did that happen?
Yeah, it's crazy. Shout out to Gray Grizzly for this one, but I had met Gray at Sirius Radio, and he was like, "Yo, how would you feel about representing a Cool?" I was like,
What? Of course.
"Yeah,
Why not?
He was like, and then he came. He's like, "Listen, I have to introduce you to my the guy that's like basically like the regional manager kind of guy."
Yeah,
that's in
yeah.
there. I went over there. He put on a couple clothes. He put a
I
couple.
hear you.
Yeah, he put a couple clothes on me, and he was like, "Oh yeah, yeah, this guy is perfect." And from there, I exactly. I'm actually about to. I gotta go down there and they got a nice package for me. So he reminded me. So I gotta go down there this week.
I mean, with that, did you meet? T.I.?
No, I didn't meet T.I. yet.
Meet the face
Yeah,
yet?
exactly. But I will meet T.I. like real soon.
Damn
It's just
sure will.
getting the steps,
Yeah,
so
of course.
Right now, do what you do. I gotta get my package. By the way, you just reminded me.
Yes,
They
go
got a
get
nice
the package.
for me. Yes,
Mind
exactly.
you, I must say, I don't. Oh, well, let me ask this: do you think that if you had those braids, that you would have got that
I don't
ambassador
know.
movement?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Honestly, I really don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, I don't think
and
so.
I mean, no
It's
shade to
honestly,
you because the
yeah,
braids ain't. It's not. But it's. I understand the business part of
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
But I think that a Cool fits you very well.
Definitely,
And
thank
it's when I was introduced to it, I was working at DTLR down
Definitely.
south, and I was doing all the visual merchandising at that time in the store and
Gotcha.
messing with it, and just certain people just could not wear that brand
Definitely.
the right way,
Yeah,
and you
most
definitely embody what the
Oh
brand
yeah,
is.
definitely, yeah.
Dang. I'm lost. I don't even know what to ask you anymore. Like, I feel like we covered a lot of stuff in such a short time.
Nah, yeah, definitely.
No, you know what? Talk to me more about your community. Like, what do you do in your community?
I do a lot. Like I coach kids. I coach a youth football team and a youth basketball team. I coach Team 12 in basketball, and I coach Brooklyn United football. What else I do? Okay. Yeah. Non-for-profit organization in the works, but I don't want to talk about that yet because that's my baby. Like, again, like I said, if you get to know me, you'll understand that I'm the ultimate humanitarian.
Right.
So that I don't want to talk about, but right now I do a lot with the kids, just the youth. Just youth empowerment is big to me. So I always try to remind these kids that you can do it, you can make it, you understand, regardless of what goes on in your household. Everybody don't have the perfect. There's no perfect story to success. You understand? Like it doesn't work. Like you just have to go grind and go get it. If you grind, anything is achievable. You understand? So in my community, I got the youth basketball and the youth football.
When do you find time for that though?
Exactly. And it bugs me out. I don't even know. People, yo, how do you do this?
You just do it.
You go to the clubs and I just do it.
Yep.
You know why? Because it's from the heart.
Yep.
It's from the heart. So time is nothing. After the time I'm rushing, I'm getting dressed in cars. It's crazy. You understand? But that's because it's from the heart. It's from the heart. So I find the time. You understand? There's no time limit. There's no nothing on helping the community. You understand? Like that's what I do. So I find the time.
That's true. Like my daughter asked me maybe like a week ago, and she was like, "Mommy, why you're always so tired?" And I'm like, "Cause I work." And she's like, "But you're at home. When I'm home, like I set up my life so that I'm home with her, and then I'm out when I gotta be out. You know what I mean? So I'm like, baby, just because mommy's home doesn't mean she's not working." And then then she was like, "So I mean, when you go out and you DJ, well, what time do you get home?" Because I'm always like, "Okay, baby, I'll see you in the morning." And I'm like, sometimes 4 a.m., maybe later. And she's like, "When do you sleep?" I'm like, I mean, the grind is the grind, baby. Like if it's like showing her from now would be the best thing that I could ever do for her. Because then in the future, she's just gonna be like, I watched my mother come home at 5:30 in the morning, wake me up at 7, take me to school. You know what I mean? Like, and be home to pick me up.
This is why I do it. I tell my son, "You see how hard I work here, Sean? Do you see how hard I work?" They think it's easy. and I tell him, I said, "You think you just go out, you got these Jordans and you do?" No, it doesn't work like that.
And I get a purr.
It doesn't work like that. You just think he's just flying.
I know.
And Daddy got it. No, Daddy works hard, Sean.
That's the biggest thing you can teach him.
Like, I don't want to just tell you, you got to work hard, son, and you got to know.
No, I'm showing you.
Yeah,
yes.
Exactly. You understand? So,
amen, sir.
That's simple.
Amen, sir. All right, so what I want to do real quick, Dubs, you got a beat for me or no? No. I'm talking about for him to rap on. Can you talk into the mic? Can he act like he on a radio show and talk into the mic?
You want to spit a freestyle or something?
Oh, no, not you spit the freestyle. I mean, you got balls?
I said him.
Wait, hold on. You got balls?
I got balls.
You got bars?
I got balls.
Hashtag bars.
Yo.
I mean, it's up to you though, bro. You got a little some? I mean,
to take a pass on rapping.
I mean, if you have to, I feel you. I know you work hard. Brain always boggles.
I'm sorry. Like, exactly. Like, listen, let me tell you something. I just wrote a song, like 2 songs yesterday, and I can't, like, I'm all over the place with lyrics right now, and I don't want to drop the ball, so I'm gonna just pass on this one. Like,
that's cool.
I don't put out garbage, so before I just say something that I can't remember. Like, no,
can I get a black fist for that one?
Yeah, that's a fact. So. But I owe you one though.
Nah,
just know I owe you one. I got you.
You definitely will.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you
48 bars. I'm not spitting no less than 48. And if I can't give you 48, I'm not doing it.
All right, I got you. If you Google this man, you could find out how much talent he does have.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I've had him in studio when we were up at Sirius.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
And he spit flames all over the mic.
So exactly.
I mean, I'm sorry, listeners.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
I didn't mean to put him on the spot like that, but I did mean to put him on the spot like that. Sorry, not sorry. No, sorry, not sorry. Don't be upset. No. Because now all that is that when he's ready, I'm just gonna have him come up here. I don't care who's on the show. No disrespect to my guest, but he gonna come bombard 48. And he taking over the show for like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Fresh 48. Fresh 48.
What we're gonna do real quick before we go into some tea time, we're gonna go ahead and jump into another little break. Give him some time to think.
Oh yeah.
All right, DJ Dubs, drop that beat.
What that?
We just not. Oh, the oh boy.
Yeah, oh boy.
Negro. You know what's on my mind?
Yeah,
on the don't do this because he just dropped this on me today. I got the exclusive.
Definitely.
So we didn't even get to talk about it.
That's the first time it's being heard, period.
Right.
now.
So we got the exclusive.
Yeah.
That's why I was like so in the zone with this.
Definitely.
The song is called Oh Boy, right?
Oh boy, yeah.
All right.
Oh
Tell me a
boy.
little bit about it real quick.
All right, cool. Oh boy is just about fly. You fly dude when you walk in the club, man. And, you know they like motherfuckers be happy to see you, but they really not happy to see you.
Oh, sorry, not sorry.
Trouble. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Oh boy, like you know what I'm saying?
Okay, well,
that's what this record about.
Go ahead and introduce the track and let's get it popping.
It's your boy, Phresher with a PA, and this year my new joint. Oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah, and we're back. Ow. That was Chris Brown, French Montana Moses. So what we're about to do is we're about to get into tea time.
Mm-hmm.
Tea time, just in case you guys don't know, is basically we're gonna talk about some topics.
Gotcha.
I want to know your, thoughts on it. However, I also, if you go onto my Instagram at DJ Q Lynn, I have posted the tea time topics, and I got a couple responses. So I want to read them on air, of course, and see what the people have to say about these topics. So topic number 1 is Stacey Dash. So if you've been following the media and everything that's been going on, a lot of people have been really negative about her. There hasn't been any positive feedback about I think it's foolery that she's been talking. Saying there's, if we want change, there shouldn't be any BET, there shouldn't be any Black History Month, and this, that, and the third. It's stupid because it's just like, why not have, what they would call a niche for a particular subject or person or ethnicity or whatever. You have the We Channel, Lifetime, all these different things. You understand what I'm saying? Like even these big cable companies that own HBO and Stars and all that, they have HBO, they have HBO Latino, they have HBO, not HBO, but Stars like Black, basically. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Black History Month, you want us to do away with our History Month, although it is the shortest month in the year. It's my month, so I don't even care. Shout out to me because my birthday coming up. But it's just like, what are you really saying, Stacey Dash? Like, what are you saying at this point? So my thing is she crazy or is she just being real? Because everybody has an opinion, right? And they can voice it, but when you come on live television on more than one occasion and say dumb shit, like, especially about Black people. I know she is, Black and white or whatever. But at the same time, it's like, who do you more associate yourself with? How do you feel about that?
White. Evidently white, but the way I feel about it is, it's stupid. She talking crazy. I don't, like, what's crazy, Q? I don't really entertain shit like this. Like, I really don't, like, because I don't get too caught up in, right now, I just feel like entertaining this is keeping me away from entertaining some real shit. You understand?
Okay.
So like when I heard it, I was like, oh no, that's the last thing I'm gonna put on my Instagram. That's the last.
Oh yeah.
I'm not entertaining shit like that.
Oh, I definitely put it up.
Like that's bullshit. You understand?
No,
like
definitely.
she got a movie coming. Something's
is happening, right?
That. Yeah, I don't have time for that.
Yo, so many people have said that. So I'm gonna I'm gonna take it to Instagram. So at this chick is foreign. Hey boo, hey boo, we used to work together. So she said, she thinks Stacey Dash is doing this to try to be relevant again in some form, and it's completely backfiring on her. She said it's really a disgrace that she would go this far, or worse, that she truly feels this way. Also, let's see, who was this? Blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Oh, fuck with Die, or Day. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I guess he'll correct me later. He's basically called her, he's pretty much said she's a lost-minded coon, called her like a buffoon. That's funny. Super funny. And Little Red NY, shout out to my mom. She's forever like, she's my biggest fan. She said maybe she smoked too much. Oh my God.
Ma.
Right, Ma, really? Ma. She said maybe she smoked too many Mary Janes before her interview. She looked like she's seeking recognition from within. Okay, I guess I can go with that. I just think that it's dumb. I don't agree with anything that she has said thus far. So all those memes about us black people trading her for like Adele and shit, I think I totally agree.
Oh shit, that's a fact.
Yo,
I see.
It was like, us as a black community, can we trade her for Adele?
Nah, that was stupid.
Like, it gets disrespectful sometimes, but I mean, at the same time, like, you put yourself out there, and everybody is entitled to their own opinion.
That's a fact.
And that's cool that you think that way, whatever, but keep that shit to yourself. Like, you are not speaking for every black person in the world. Yeah. So moving on, there's the show that aired Saturday night. It's Tyrese and Rev Run's new show. It's called It's Not You, It's Me. Well, Men. It has a highlight on me, but it's men. So basically, the show is surrounded by them. It's a little more for the grown folk. The show is basically a platform for them to dish out the dirt on men. And
dish out the dirt?
To a degree.
2 men dishing out dirt on men?
Steve Harvey.
Not two men, but more. I guess of course they're gonna have more women watch the show. They have Tyrese on there, duh.
Yeah.
So the demographic is going to be women between 25 and like 40 or whatever.
Yeah.
Either way, the point is that they talk about real shit like sex and money and relationships and this, that, and the third from a guy's perspective. So now you have the single man's perspective and then the married man's perspective, like the church-going married man.
Gotcha.
Last week they talked about sex before marriage and things like that. I mean, how do you feel about a show like that? Like, do you think that they're like betraying the men?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm appalled. Like, you don't do that. Like, they're like, I'm sitting here and I'm trying to figure out like, what's the gist of and I thought you would have a turning point for me, but you haven't turned.
Wait, what turning point in what?
Men should never talk about men.
They're not necessarily talking about men. They're kind of giving the man's perspective on things.
Oh, cool. I mean, but is it interaction or they just talking?
No. It is interaction. So like they had what's her name? Jordan Sparks on the show.
Okay.
And she was
asking questions.
She basically talked about I can't with Phresher.
Phresher's
like I gotta understand this.
Disgruntled look on my face.
Right. He's just like, I gotta understand this. Okay,
yes,
so they
please.
had Jordan Sparks on the show.
Okay.
And she basically talked about waiting. The wait before marriage, or like just necessarily waiting before you knew a person to have sex. Where Tyrese said his perspective on it was like coming from the guy who wants to know what the hell he's getting into before he marries. Where Rev Run, obviously, he made a vow that he would not touch his wife until they were married.
Gotcha.
After he had already done his player things in the back.
Gotcha.
Back in the day. So from that angle, I think it's interesting.
I like the show. I think now we got somewhere.
Right. I
was trying to figure out. I thought you were saying that the men were there just bashing.
Oh
men.
no. Okay, I'm sorry that I gave it that connotation.
I like that show. You know why? I just feel like males don't get enough. We don't get to talk enough. Like,
nope.
I just feel like we just say we're straight dogs and we have no intellectual for a lack of better term. Like, I just feel like we don't get no credit. I like this show.
Right.
I'm gonna watch this
seriously.
show because men and I like the two people that's doing the show. I like Reverend.
The ladies' man and then the church married man.
Tyrese he keep it real.
Super
I like this right here.
And that's
I like this.
I think he's a really good role model for a lot of guys out here because he has a sense of self.
That's a fact.
And he's not afraid to be himself.
That's a fact. He ain't no clown.
He lets you know like this is what it is and this is what it ain't.
I like this.
And they had Marlon Wayans on and he just took it to a whole nother level with his funny ass.
I like this.
But yeah, I mean I think the show is really good. It's really informative for women and men, both, because you kind of get a inside look on, I guess for men it will be more Rev Run's look on things because most men already are thinking like Tyrese, but you kind of get the other perspective of it.
Not most men are not. You see, I don't like that. Most men are not thinking like Tyrese. There's some ignorant motherfuckers out here. Tyrese.
No, when I say thinking like him, I'm saying like they feel like sex before marriage is not bad. They feel like they should know what they're getting into before they make a total complete commitment to it. Gotcha. That was the topic at that time. So
I'm about to say we what I'm saying is sex because now
most men think most men think on his level kind of where not necessarily in a sense of self and humbleness. I'm talking about on the topic. Yeah. So whatever topic, I feel like most men are gonna agree with him, but kind of get the other half of it.
Definitely.
Where women will see both sides. You understand what I'm saying? Go watch it. Everybody shout out, that was so free promo, but I'm just saying. It is a good show. So I had to put it out
Q, I'm definitely watching the show.
I done made him a fan. I need some money, Tyrese and Rev. I'm just saying.
That's a fact. Pay that lady.
Right. Pay me. Run me my money.
That's a fact. Run me my money. My bread.
I wish I had long nails so they could hear it.
Okay,
so last topic. before we get into this 30-minute turn up mix. I have a friend of mine. My best friend.
Gotcha.
Her name is Brandy.
Gotcha.
Shout out to her because she was listening last week. Not sure if she's tuned in this week. She was noticed in a couple blogs. Two big ones that I know of are XO Nicole, which used to be NicoleBitchy.com. Not sure if you're really familiar with these. And the Huffington Post.
I know Nicole Bitchy.
She turned it into XO Nicole, so it's no
Gotcha.
longer Nicole Bitchy. And then the Huffington Post.
Okay.
The issue at hand was breastfeeding.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and the question is it natural or a natural disaster? And she got a lot of good comments and a lot of backlash. So it's a picture of her breastfeeding her daughter. It's on her Instagram and on the websites and everything. But it's a picture of her breastfeeding her daughter as she's getting her makeup done. And I'm going to pull it up so you can see it. And it's very intimate. It's very, to me, like freeing. Now, let me tell you about my friend. Hold on. Let me big her up real quick.
Gotcha.
She's a very, very, very well-known carefree black girl, as she likes to say. She's very in tune with self. And, like, she just doesn't care what the world has to say.
Definitely.
And she is very, she's married now. I just went to her wedding. Shout out to you. Married couple, Al.
Oh yeah, I just went to the wedding. I just went to.
Yes.
Dope.
That was my best friend's wedding.
Gotcha.
So, I don't know. I think breastfeeding in any form is natural, and it's a beautiful thing. It's a bond with your child. A lot of people don't have a problem with it. They just want you to cover up. Whereas there are people out there that's just like, that shit is disgusting. Don't do that in public. But it's like, I'm feeding. Like, if I was spoon feeding my child, would you be mad? If there was a stripper sitting on the sidewalk with her tits out, would you be mad?
No.
You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I mean, is it natural or is it a natural disaster? How do you feel?
This is very natural, and I commend her for that, Brandy. I commend Brandy for that. That's dope. Like that. First of all, the picture is awesome.
Right. The photographer took a good picture.
Awesome. And she's winning with that picture. Like I like seriously that's a big win for her. Like, because I mean, again, that's natural. Like you're supposed to breastfeed your child. You understand? Like,
right.
Like you see, we're so processed and all this, the makeup and all this stuff is really like blinding us from how it really is and how it really was. You understand?
Right.
Like I love it. I love it. And natural disaster, far from. Like,
so you would, if you walked in, say, a mall with your children,
yes,
and perhaps it's another lady or my friend, and she's breastfeeding, but she's openly doing it.
Yes,
mind you, her child is 1 now. You know, she's in the process of weaning her off, but she would, she breastfeeds out in the open with no problem, no cover up. She, her phrase is free to nipple.
Definitely.
You understand what I'm saying? I feel like breasts are so natural. Why are we ashamed of something so natural? No. So if you walked in the mall with your children and she happened to be there, or any other woman, would it offend you because your children, seeing a boob or whatever? It's like, how would you feel about that?
It's all cultural like beliefs, like because we're America, because in Africa, I'm pretty sure this goes down and it's no problem.
No problem.
But America, we just so covering everything up. Oh my God, it's so. I love the courageous. Like because I mean, I can imagine. See, I know my son wouldn't be able to handle that. He'll go crazy, like and
a booby.
Oh my God, titties. Like he'll be excited. You understand? Because he's at that stage right now where he's like, oh, Dad, look, Dad, check her out. And he's not even dissecting the fact that she's feeding the baby.
Right.
Oh, he see it.
It's a learning lesson too.
Oh, yeah, exactly. And oh man, this is good. Like this is 2 blogs. That's it.
That I know of that she posted on her page.
This is awesome, Brandy. I am so like she's the best.
Yeah, it's crazy because she posts a lot of pictures. Her and her husband. Shout out to Chris. They post a lot of pictures of them, their daughter Zora, and it get picked up. Like I've seen them on the Explorer page, on other big pages. Just like they take these really profound photos, and it's just normal crap of everyday stuff. But it like embodies Black love. Definitely. It embodies Black families, the marriage, young couples. They are like everything to me.
Big win. Yeah,
big win. I mean, and I know they fought tooth and nail for their relationship. So, shout out to them.
Big win. Brandy, much success to you and your husband. That's a big win. Shout
out to her. She actually is starting her website. As soon as it goes up, we'll be talking about that. And she's having a book launch soon. She's doing, I believe, 2 books, but the one that I'm very familiar with is Love Notes to Our Daughters. She's a poet as well. teaches children, and that's the crazy part. Like, she teaches children. She writes books. She has a blog. You know, she does poetry. All this other stuff that she's doing, and the only thing that these negative people are zeroing on is her titty in her daughter's mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just stupid.
But of course, Q.
Either way, I just wanted to shed some light on that and get a man's perspective of what you feel.
Awesome.
You know, breastfeeding. I mean, it's so natural. I don't understand why people have
We
problems
need more
with
of it.
Right.
More of
I
it.
think more people should breastfeed. I say more people, just not me.
More. Yeah.
It hurt. That's why I commend her. I mean, you will never know that struggle.
Definitely.
But it definitely hurt. So 2 weeks, and Samira was just, no, get off. Don't come over here with that. So, yeah. Anyways, what we're about to do is DJ Dubs. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Are you sure you're ready?
Yeah,
you ready?
Ready.
Hey, yo, DJ Dubs. All right, so we're about to get into the 30-minute turn-up mix. So get up out your seats, turn them computers, phones, and everything up, and let's bang out.